I don't have my iPad, so I won't be able to see any comments.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't
Not
charge it.
prepared. We're kicking her out this live, y'all. She's not prepared.
Just tell me what they say.
It still say waiting. Relax. That's so funny. It still say waiting.
Just tell me what they say, okay?
I don't know if you want to know.
I want to know. I'm ready. I'm prepared.
Let me just okay, there you go. I see it. Oh, it looks cute on see, it don't look the same when it looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
That's cute. What's good, Kimberly? What's good, Andre? What's good,
Hi, Elizabeth. Hi,
oh,
Lisa.
I see it now. It came up on the screen now. How dare you? What's good, Jessica? She
Hi,
can't
Jessica.
see y'all. She lying.
Yes, I can. I see it. Hi, Melissa. See?
You see
hey,
it
Clarissa.
now?
Hey, Jessica. Oh,
I
said hi already.
Okay.
I was trying to beat you.
It's so funny.
Hey, Feliz Navidad.
Hey, police. I'm tired of you answering to that.
She didn't even say anything. Hey, it's my opinion next door, not yours.
Thank you, my opinion. Thank you so much. Hi, y'all. We back in this. Is she a sister? Y'all are twins? We should be twins.
We are fraternal twins. That's what Rachel says.
Right. That's my cousin, y'all.
That's my cousin.
Right.
That's my twin in now.
Hi, Juju.
Hey, Juju.
Hi, Q. Don't say XXX. You was about to say that?
Nah.
Okay. What's good, Lisa? Hi, y'all.
Hey, Lisa.
We back. Keisha decided to stop playing. You know, we came here every Thursday, but I tried to do it.
And Rachel kept fronting. She canceled me
lying.
one time.
Who you gonna believe? I'm dead at. You're a damn lie.
This is a neutral zone. You can't be making them choose sides. This is a neutral zone. We're not in mukbang land.
Right.
Jessica, don't be talking about
Jessica, well, if you did that, Jessica, make sure you hit me up on my IG, Ray Love 06, and give me something to get her back at. Because y'all was just emailing.
Don't be talking about Ray's channel. This is a mutual zone.
Excuse me. No, bitch. It still don't work that way. Anyway, what I was about to say is, y'all see the other channel there. It say Unsophisticated Convo. That is me and Keisha's channel. Make sure y'all subscribe. If you're on here right now, make sure you subscribe.
Hi, Kiana.
For 20K, you gonna go skydiving? I dare you. Kiana.
She ain't skydiving nowhere. Don't even put your money on it.
You know what? Now that she said I can't, I am.
Okay. She's not gonna do
it. For my
20K,
I'm skydiving, and Keisha's coming with me.
I ain't skydiving with you. I'll meet you on the ground when your dumb ass get back.
You ain't gonna do it with me?
Hell no. I ain't testing God.
But that's what I want to do for my 40th. That's what I always want to do for my 40th.
Then you and the crew could go up there. I'll meet y'all down. Yeah, when you get back down, I'll be right there ready to party.
Nah, I'm playing. Unless y'all want to see me piss on myself, I can't go skydiving.
Already know.
All right. We here, y'all. We back for an
Hey, Brown Sugar 3480.
Look at this one. Hey, Brown Sugar girl. I'm so happy.
Hey, Keisha.
Together. Me too. Make sure y'all subscribe to the other channel that's live with me right now. It's Unsophisticated Combos. That is
y'all
me
like
and Keisha's other channel.
I'm very hype about this.
Is anybody in your shit, bitch? That's all I want to know. Let me go check. Is somebody there? Do I have a mod?
I don't know.
Unsophisticated Combo.
You want me to bring up
the Unsophisticated Combo? Yeah, I can't do anything about it.
What you want to know?
I just want to see what's over there. It should look like we together lives.
Yeah.
No. Meet the king halfway down. Take me to the king.
Make sure y'all subscribe. That's what they can do.
I'm gonna drop the link.
I get how it works now. All right. We're gonna get into this conversation. You ready? What's good, Shonda?
I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready.
Let's go. Intro this motherfucker.
What? This is your
Rachel's gonna be funny.
outline.
We're not doing like an outline. I figured we start theming it every now and then since we're gonna
All
be doing
right,
this
so
2
this your
times a week.
theme.
So the theme that I chose for this week is the games that people play, and we're just gonna freestyle with it. Just go off that theme. If during the conversation you have some, I don't want to say ideas, but you have anything to throw in, or you want to know, from our perspective, feel free to add in. Other than
All right,
that,
let me
I'm gonna
just
kick
say
it off to
this.
Rachel.
Let me say this. For all the niggas out there, I'm gonna say it to you exactly what she mean. If while we talk about the games people play, you wanna put in some games that people be playing on we will answer and talk about that.
What's the difference from what you said and what I said? Except that you use the word niggas.
Because I know if it was me, I'd be like, what?
Oh, I didn't say anything different, dumbass.
I'm ready for you. Good.
So let's go. You kick it off. I'm gonna feed off you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Games people play. Go. So you want to start in which category? I start.
You know I always want to start in love. Can you turn that all the way down?
Let's do it. Can you turn me up some more? I can a little more. A little more.
A little bit more. You're a fucking idiot. Aaliyah is tight. All right, games people play. Come on, with love. You go first.
All right. I play some games too in love. I'm not gonna front, but most of the time, I've been the one who games have been played on, and I feel like what pisses me off is when people, especially dumbass people, get over on me playing games, and I take it as like trying to get what you want from someone, and instead of just straight out saying it, playing mind games, manipulating the situation to get what you want, instead of just coming right out and saying this is what it is. Or even all the way down to the category of cheating, playing games in relationships, like shit like that. Like,
you started.
I've been obviously on the receiving end of the games that people play in love. I probably have a few traumatizing stories behind it, but that's my starting point for the games people play in relationships.
Okay, the games people play in relationships for me. Ooh, let me think about this. What's good, DBS? I see you talking your shit. Let me think really hard. What's good, Brittany? Let me think. All right. I don't like when girls, right? You ask them, like, what do you want? In whatever situation, what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for this? And they like play this mind game of like, if you didn't know, then you don't know me. It's like a whole thing. I don't like that. I don't like that.
But you
mind reader.
Okay, let me say, a lot of times when I'm going that route, it was because I figured if I said something, I may be taking away from something bigger I could have gotten. So if I be like, oh, you know what? You know what I do want for Christmas? I want, an iPad and this and that. And the whole time the nigga could have been thinking like, oh, I'm about her, this nice ass necklace I saw or this. So then I'm like, damn, if I tell him this, then that's where he's gonna go instead of I could get something better if I don't say anything at all.
All right,
so a lot of times that's where I go with that.
Let me say this. This is the exact example of the games that people play.
What?
The fact that you thinking about first, like, could I have gotten, you know what I'm saying? If somebody asks me what you really want, this is how simple I am. Somebody say, what you really want for Christmas? We grown, we old. What you want for Christmas? I got time. I can think of something. If you say surprise me, that's a different story. What's good, NG? But if you say, all right, what we want for Christmas? And I tell you, I don't care about what you could have bought because what I want is what I'm saying. If you want to do more, you will do more. There's no games. If you tell a nigga one thing you want, right? And you say, I really want this, that nigga will go there and he'll go there.
But the difference is a lot of times men are very myopic. They only see one thing. So they just want to resolve. So instead of sometimes thinking outside the box, it's too much for them. Like they don't know how to you have some, but some don't know how to put the whole package together. They're just thinking, I want to make her happy. How can I do that? And so let me just ask her. And I'll give the random, but I don't want what I asked for. I want more. I want you to surprise me. And if I say surprise me, then we're back at square one because you asked me to begin with. You
Or we
understand? So
say, surprise me with a good night out, and if he don't do right, then the nigga
then
for
you gotta
you.
tell them. Here's where I think. Now, here's the kicker for you. Where I think niggas. I think the games that people play. I think niggas be key. I mean, giving you the fucking Oscar nominated answers in the beginning when you ask. What is it that you're looking for from me? What is it that you want out of a relationship? I mean, they go in. It sounds like they read Steve Harvey's book down to a T, telling you their 5-year plan. You get into it, and all that shit was bullshit.
Well, for me, I tell all the bullshit first because I don't have time to be.
See, you
You know what I'm saying?
different.
I want to be myself, and I don't. If I'm gonna be myself now, I'm gonna let you know. Like, first of all, my back always hurts. Like, I put everything out there. Sometimes my feet is crusty. If I don't get a pedicure every week, it's a problem. These are things you tell people from the jump. And what I want from you, I'm gonna let you know. I want
See,
talking.
like that shit pisses me off because you do not get. I feel like you never get. People play games in the beginning of a relationship. You never really fully get the person until time goes on, and then you get into your first big argument, and you see how a person really reacts versus who
Right.
they were beforehand. Or you start living together, you paying bills, you start to see what this person is really all about. All of a sudden, it went from calm, cool, and collected, always put together to farting and fucking shitting and like it just everything about the person comes
Right.
out. You're like, wait a minute, I didn't know. So I think that in some instances, and don't get me wrong, in the beginning, I would never lay it out on the line completely because every bit of information I feel like I give someone, you get to walk away with. Like you're walking away with a piece of me the more I confide. And you're vulnerable when you're letting out you know, your vulnerabilities, for lack of a better term. So if I'm a person who snores at night, it may not seem like a big deal, but that's vulnerable for me to open up and tell you. If I'm a person, who emotionally shuts down. So in the beginning, I think it's okay to play those, not games. I don't want to say games, but slowly let a little bit of yourself out because you
See,
don't know where it's going to end up in the,
See,
after.
I think that has to do with your age. So you 25 and you want to slowly do certain things. But let's say you out there and you're 40. You're 41, you're 42, you're 43. You don't have time to slowly let things out. We have time to say what it is. A lot of women, you know how you say a lot of men, they do. A lot of women, what they do is that they know damn well from the beginning, this guy is not going to do this. All right. And they think, well, I could change him. And that be the problem. Like you can't. And when the person shows
I'm just
themselves, what a
grabbing
lot of
water.
women don't do is they don't take that initiative to say, and I'm out. They just don't. So they expect it. Now you expect it. Like I got with this, right? I'm not a victim. In life, I'm not a victim. So I called you. I cry to you about anything. I be like, I can't stop thinking about this person, whatever the case may be, because I tell Keisha everything. Everything Keisha know. Okay, if I fart and it smell a little weird, I might tell her that day, like, you know what? And she might have
Me
resolve for
too.
it. Right.
Me
We
too.
tell each other everything. So, but my thing is that we learned that from how growing up, you're not supposed to tell everybody everything. That's just not how I am. So you're gonna get a little bit of me and whatever. You're in a relationship, okay. But what I want from you, I'm gonna let you know. And when you show me you not, this is where I am now. After you get hurt, this is
I
where
know.
you be. When
And
someone showed you who the fuck they are, that's really who
believe
they
them.
is.
But you know what's funny? I feel like, and see, that could be too. That is a thing that we do, sort of games that females play. And I wouldn't necessarily categorize that as a game, but I feel like if I want something from you and I see a potential of it happening,
No, no.
look, let me say it. I see a potential of it happening. Like, let's say you're doing one type of job, right? You're working here, but I know, like, oh, I'm telling you, you do this, you could grow and become this. It's like
Right.
that. If I see like with going back because I was young, talking about Gemini, who I dated before.
Oh yeah.
I seen the type of dude that was, and in
Okay.
my mind, I felt like, yes, he's gonna he's gonna
Right,
love
but
me
here's the
enough.
difference. Here's the difference. Here's the difference. What people need to learn is when you see potential in somebody, you need them to have the words behind that, right? Right. So if I see potential in someone and I say you came to me like this, but I see that you may want to change certain things about you. Maybe your anger, maybe how you dress, maybe where you work. If you're not saying that too, that's my point. If you're not coming to me and we seeing the same potential, then that's a problem because I'm not your mama and I'm not your teacher. I'm not your therapist. I'm not your guidance counselor. Like I saw potential in you, so I know you can go to college. No, I see potential in you. You're not there yet, but that's niggas talking about. Yo, I want to be in that school by the end of the year. This is what he's talking about. You understand? I feel like that's where women go wrong. They mixing up potential with what the person is actually saying they can
Like
do.
actually wants to do. And
Right.
that is very true. I am one of those people. I am a person who feels like I will change you. But honestly, I go into it like that because back then, especially younger, that was my type. A nigga who every girl wanted, who was out there. Like, I'm like, yeah, I could tame
Well,
this nigga will
I only
change for
know of a
me.
couple of them because I just want to say one thing. Some of them niggas, nobody want. That's not true.
Why do you keep going there? I
I
said,
can't get rid of the
my
shorts. Just go ahead. Go ahead.
believe it or not, right? A lot of people wanted shorts. A lot and still do. It's crazy,
Go
but
about
either
your
way,
environment. You know what I'm saying?
it really is. It really is. And another man's treasure is another man's trash, I guess. I don't know. Either
Right.
way, I felt like I could I could change, like no problem to change. But the difference is one, that game I wind up always being the loser in because you have some point in where if that person is not willing to make that change, because sometimes you're bringing a change to light that a person never even knew they had the potential to do. And it may take them a little while to see that is something I can achieve. So you
Right. But
wait it out.
when we
But
talking
once
about
you, Mhm.
ages and where we are in life, that's
Where
what I'm
I
saying.
am right
Where
now,
we
where I
are
am
back then, that's a different
is
story.
different.
But where we
Where
are
I
right
am
now,
right
ain't nobody got
now
no time to worry about because there are what people are scared of and what they don't realize. There are people who actually would agree with the way you live your life. There are people in life that actually do live their life kind of parallel to what you do. Like you don't have to put in so much work. Like it's not fun
and
to
that's what's
have to
crazy
work like
right
that.
now. Now, especially now, everything is normalized to a sense. So there's no reason to play games or be dishonest in what
But
you want or
people
don't
do.
want.
They
And
do.
that's what's crazy because, like, if you want to be polyamorous, if you want to be monogamous, if you want to be, I mean, literally, everything has some sort of normalcy to it now than when we were dating back then. Like,
Right.
we saw people who did that, like, whoa, you have two women, that's weird, and they know about each other, it was different. Now it's a norm. Like, things are so normalized now that I don't understand why people, it is literally, especially our generation, I think it's carried from the young. So they still continue to play games. They want to have their cake and eat it too because in their mind it's still not normal. Whereas our younger generation, like Sean's generation, they're telling it straight up what it is. There's no games to be
And
played
you know
because
what else the
everything is
problem is?
normalized.
Thank you, Chance. I appreciate you. And you know what else the problem is? I think that one of the biggest problems we have is that people don't really
Damn, I
like
was
being
done.
themselves. They don't like it. You know, everybody just
Here's
don't
the
like doing that. Just
but
being
here's the kicker.
themselves.
I think nowadays, especially in a world of such big influence on social media, I think people are having a problem knowing who they are.
Right, but
I,
people have always had a problem knowing who they are, and now you can use social media to do so many things. But beyond that, I know you're watching something every day, and we can all speak about that. You're watching stuff every day, like you're on your phone, you see things that's going on. But I just feel like it's a cop out. Sometimes things that are hard is being yourself and saying no and doing these things, and those things are hard. And when you don't want to do that, you put on a facade. And
it
honestly, in
ain't hard for
life,
me.
people
I'm gonna
really can
tell you,
see
I'm a bitch. I'm a
that
petty
facade.
bitch. I've
that
always
that
been.
facade is, and a lot of people don't want to change. Like, you know, if bitch tell me, let's say she say I'm a bitch, I'm like, all right, cool, we could be friends. I don't want to be with you being bitchy. Like, it depends on what's going on. You can say the same thing for me. You play too much. Let's just say, all right, cool. I don't want to change myself. I think that's a big thing that happens in relationships. Oh, well, now I got to change me for you. It's like compromise is one thing, but who you are as a person, only you know. And if you have to fake the funk every motherfucking day, chilling with a motherfucker, that is not real love. That is community.
No, that's exactly. And
And
on
that's
top
not
of it,
cool.
the one thing that I'm proud of, for the most part, because you're
Shout out to me
fundamentally who
cursing.
you are.
I didn't know I was going to have.
You can
Sorry,
curse
man.
over it, unsophisticated. The one thing that I'm proud
Right.
of is that who I
Point of
am
my life.
today in the relationship is not who I was before. So I am able to change, but it starts with knowing fundamentally who you are. If you don't know who you are, and that seems so like outrageous to some people, like how could you not know who you are? But there are in fact some
Yeah, people
people
don't know who
who
they
don't
are
know who they are,
because
what
they
their real
fake
likes are, what
the
their
funk.
real, and that's what
You
I'm
see what I
saying. And if
mean?
you're the same,
You fake people fake the funk. They're so afraid of
of
what another
showing
motherfucker
who they really
or have to
are.
say about you. In reality, listen, I don't care. I am me. That don't mean I can't change. I'm gonna forever evolve. First of all, I'm a Gemini. Second of all, I have a brain, so I'm gonna keep fucking evolving. However, I am me. If the whole group is doing one thing, everybody doing this one thing, and I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. And if I do, that's my fucking prerogative because that's who I am.
And it means I
Everybody's not the
wanted to do it.
same,
Yeah, and it
and
means that I
sometimes people
wanted
are
to
in
do it.
fear of what that means, what that looks like. Be who you are and understand that, you know, being who you are make you respect who somebody else is and come to the reality of whether this is right or not.
Yeah,
So a lot of times
agreed.
relationships,
Even
the
in
games
friendships.
that everybody playing are unnecessary because in reality, is it working? That's the fear that I feel a lot of women have. Oh my God, it's not. Then it's not. That's scary. I'm not saying it's not. It's scary for men too. But if it's not, it's not. You cannot make something. You can stay, you can settle, you can chill, but you cannot make something compatible. And
No.
even if someone else can change something, like you can stand to change. If they don't believe that, if they don't see, it's up to them. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of energy. So it's up to you. If you don't believe, if that person, if you what's good, Vaughn, if you with somebody
Hi,
and they
Vaughn.
and they with you, right? And you feel like, you know what, you can stand to change a little bit. I'm all for telling each other that because I feel like, you know, me and you do that to each other. However, if you don't feel I'm gonna change something. You cannot
Hi,
make
Vaughn.
anybody do nothing.
Which is very true. But I think a lot of times, see, there's a difference, and that's a good point too. There's a difference when you're settling because, let's say, that person didn't meet all of your standards or qualifications, but somehow along, even if it's in a friendship level, your personalities mesh.
That's
And then
different.
there's a, yes, and that's what I'm saying. And then there's a difference in literally staying. I could never have a situation
We
where
are hurt or we
I'm
abused. You know what I mean?
or literally where I am not, the sex could be great. The everything could be, but if we're not mentally compatible, like
Right,
meaning I cannot have a fucking conversation with you. And if I'm having a
right,
conversation, like even Dwayne, when he says something that's not funny, I say that's not funny. Like,
right.
and
And
he
he's
says it to me.
and
He
he
says it to me.
and he say it to you. Like
Yes.
in a
Like that's not
relationship, it's about being honest with each other, right?
exactly. So that's if I had to be in a situation, like again, sex could be great, all that, But if I have to be in a situation where I'm laughing just because and it's not
Right.
fucking funny, or if I'm going along with a conversation that I don't even really I'm not interested in, I don't wanna have, that's not for me.
And
You have to
imagine,
somehow
even
mesh
a
with
lot of
me.
people think relationships are only intimate, even in friendship. Imagine our conversations when we have our morning meetings and we talking. How boring it would be if you were just laughing because I was talking. Like, it's our relationship is authentic. It's what we are. So that's what I'm saying. I
And
don't
I think
care.
that's what makes
I
it.
don't care if I'm supposed to be this or that. What everybody else think, right? I never did. This was everybody else did. And you know that, Mikisha. I never did. And I never really seen you do, even when I couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
But who I am is who I am. And if I don't agree with certain things, I don't agree with it. My point is, I don't have to do it. But if you are, that's your business. Sometimes
Because
you
I
cannot
damn sure
save
won't.
every fucking body you know.
Yeah.
You
Because
have to
I'm not.
know I said it. It didn't go off that way. Okay, I don't hate you. I still love you. And that's the way it works. You know what I'm saying? I am
Exactly.
who I am. There's certain things. I just made a post on Facebook that I'm not gonna do. I was like, the whole petty shit, the whole staying angry shit, that's just something about me. You know how I am. I don't like that shit. That shit bothers my whole soul. So you got two options. I feel like when you grow up, I'm about to be 40. You got two options. You exit or you accept. Accepting don't mean you're gonna do like they do. Accepting mean I love you for who you are. That's cool. And when I don't like that, I don't like that. You
Yeah.
understand what I mean?
And
And
when
that's
you
it. So you so
the
you go around it. I feel like, but in relationships, that's a no-no. That's something you could do in friendship. In a relationship, that's a little different. Now I can wait because I see your potential. But if you are abusing me, and I mean mentally, physically, like just stressfully, that feel like at this age, no. Because at 25, hell yeah. At 30, but I'm about to be 40.
but see, here's the difference too. I would
So we
know,
gonna
like
ride out together. You know, and we
I
cannot
would
just
know.
no.
I would know when if I'm because it goes both ways. If I'm with someone and I know like you don't find this shit funny and you sitting here fucking laughing, that shit is gonna piss me off eventually.
Right,
Like, eventually I'm gonna like I'm gonna realize it too that I'm with a fucking robot, that you're
right.
not and to me, the thing that I like, even
As cousins, we
as
do that.
exactly. And even as responsive as I may be with Dwayne, who may say something like, yo, this is wrong. What you did was wrong. He's not
Right,
going to sit there and say, let me just appease her because I
right,
don't want to hear her mouth. He's
right,
going to tell you, and he's going to say, if you want to say something behind it, you don't like my answer, that's on you. But I'm going to still tell you, I appreciate that type of person more because
right,
it leaves the door open for me to reflect and not only reflect off my own brain and my own thoughts, but it
right,
allows me to change because he's showing me a different thought than I originally
right,
had. I can't grow with a person who is just robotic. If you're going to
right.
just consistently agree with me, if you're going to consistently like everything I like, I would have never had a fucking. You ready? You ready? I would have never had a fucking what's that thing in the can that begins with an S? It's some hood shit too. It's a spam. I would have never
Um,
tasted spam and knew I liked that shit. I like spam.
right.
I said it. Shit like that. He is going off of someone's different thoughts, someone's different
These are things
opinions,
that
someone's
even
different likes that you can go back
these
and
are
forth
different things
on.
that, let's say, even when we were growing up, you say, well, what the fuck is that? I say, listen, this is what we're doing right now, and this is somebody else way of living. And then we go to the dorms, and you say, listen, this is somebody else way of living, and you take those things. A lot of times people don't know how to take things. My mother used to always say, you like a sponge, and the shit you don't want, you wring out, and sometimes even from that shit, you pull in some water, you pull in some shit. You understand what I'm saying? So what you don't like, you say, okay, I'm not gonna take that. What you do like, you absorb it and you make it
Exactly.
your own. And I just
Exactly.
feel like as we are, I know it's different with you dating men and me dating women, but I feel like as we're growing in life, there do have to be a certain point that you come to when you're like, well, I don't want to play certain games when I'm trying to be in a relationship. Because I could be by myself. A lot of people don't want to be by themselves. And it's
A
not
lot
that
of people are scared of that.
I know, but I don't know if it's because I'm an only child. I don't know if it's because I have I have people to talk to that I feel like if it happens, then it happens. Because what's the point in living your whole life just for just because you're
Just
supposed
to
to?
be with someone, and
Right.
that's what and me, if in any point in time I've settled when it comes to relationships, it was never because I was scared to be alone. It
Right.
was because there was some kind of
Hold.
deep ass love there that would
Right.
not allow me to let go. Because I have no problem being alone. And in fact, shit, especially being a fucking parent to young ass kids,
Right.
leave me alone for about a whole year. I'll
You'll
be
be
down.
happy, right?
Word. Leave me the fuck alone, please, and thank you. I love the
I
fact.
think for me it's the fact that I can do something simultaneously, and I don't know if it's my sign or not, but see, because I can
Definitely.
really, really love you and really know how to keep you at a distance.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is with me. I can do two things at the same time. Now I know a lot of people can't.
I
I've
can't.
had
I
this
have no
conversation with
middle
my own
ground.
friend. Like,
Yeah, I have
okay,
no
I
middle
can't do that.
ground.
Either I love you or I don't. I can love you, but keep certain things at a distance because
I think
certain things
that's
are
how
just for me.
people misconstrued or the misunderstanding your personality and a Gemini in general. A lot of
Right,
people call y'all two-faced,
right,
and it's not that because in the same breath, Rachel could say, "Yo, I hate this bitch. Like, I really fucking hate this
right,
bitch."
right,
But then you'll see her talking to her. You're like, "Yo,
right,
you just said you hate this bitch." It's not because
right,
she can still hate the bitch.
right.
She's gonna talk to her though. She knows how to do two things at once.
No, no, wait. Let's get this
But
straight.
that's
I'm gonna
why
talk to her because I have to. I'm not
exactly.
gonna
That's
call
look what
you
I'm
on
about to
my
say.
own. We're
No,
not
but look what
gonna
I'm about
be
to say.
friends.
No, but look what I'm about to
But if
say.
I have to be in
Let
a
me finish my
room,
point. No, let me finish my point because then it's gonna look like I'm bouncing off of you, and that wasn't the case. Thank
right,
you. I'm saying that's why you work so well in working environments,
right,
especially like a manager, because me, I have no middle ground. So me, I can't, and I don't like you. It's taking I'm gonna
right,
gain an ulcer from not being able to curse your ass out. And if it's a personal thing, both you and I have that in common. If it's personal and I hate you, I'm not fucking
right,
talking to you. Period. Like if it's a
right.
personal really,
If
that's period. You have to
if
have
I have
history
to
or
work,
something.
if I have to work, because I've hated people you around, but you my friend and you call them your friend. You my cousin, you call them your cousin. I had to deal with motherfuckers. You know, I tell you straight up, this motherfucker get on my nerves. But me, it's all about energy. And for me, it's all about I'm just not that. I don't give a fuck. I don't my thing is if I call you and I talk to you, I tell you my motherfucking business. You know me, Keisha. Nobody would know anything. So you're my friend. But if I have to be around you and you acting like a goddamn asshole, like I know you're gonna do, and I have to say for a reason, that's no problem with me. Because you're not personally. I don't call you. I don't chill with you. It's not
It's not
personal.
affecting me. Yeah. I don't
But
give two
like
fucks.
with us, you have had friends I hated, and
Ditto.
and you did the same thing because you know why? Let me tell you why. You love me.
Yeah.
That's how it works. You love me, so it's
So
like,
I
look,
respect the person
right?
that you're
But
around out
I
of the
tell you
respect
real
for
quick,
you.
don't let that bitch come to me because now we gonna have a motherfucking problem. As long as we can keep her in the
Let
all
me
right,
tell you
Keisha,
something.
please, just let her
I got
chill.
I
All
got
right.
something to say.
Because the more somebody know you don't
Hello.
like them, and the more somebody knows something about you, I'm telling you, Keisha, they play with you. So if everybody think you cool, you cool.
But
And
that's
until the damn
why
motherfucker fuck with me, that's how type person I am. That's when you'll see my ass. Until then, you cool. But when I love you, that you get a
I
different
won't
rate.
like yeah, I won't like but if I love you and we have a situation, I can't let go. I shut
Never.
down.
Right.
I shut down. I gotta think. I gotta chill. I gotta get some space. But I won't. I can't all the way let go. But
Oh, I love you,
if we were
Vaughn.
friends, if we were friends, and it's a situation where like I mean, not growing up friends. Like I've had work friends, and we were cool because I've worked at
Right.
jobs for years. And one instance that I did not like, that didn't rubbed me the wrong way.
Right.
I'm done. You will never hear another one. Wheelchair.
No, because
One
let me tell you
instance.
something. I
One
named her
instance is
that. I named her that, and y'all, she's not disabled, so don't come for me. She's
exactly,
the
or
only
me
person
either.
that
We
happened to
rename
be in the wheelchair for a
we
long
have
time.
nicknames for people, and we just named her Wheelchair. We
Not
understand.
wheelchair.
We understand what it is, but
I know
no,
what it is.
God bless all disabled people. We are
She's
not
not
coming at
disabled.
disabled
No, no, no.
people. She is
Don't get
not
it twisted.
disabled at
She's
all.
not
Exactly.
disabled.
Exactly. We are
We
not
call her
coming at
that for
disabled.
another
It was
reason.
just a nickname, but she
Right.
knew because I didn't want to say her full
Wait,
name,
finish the
her
story.
real
I
name.
have to pee, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Go ahead. I'm making chapstick. Melissa, I'm so sorry.
Keep going. If she keep going,
She's gonna keep going. She's getting chapstick. What? Oh wait, is that
You
why she said,
poo-poo?
Melissa, I'm so sorry?
Yes, I'm sorry. Hold on
It's
one
okay.
second, because this damn girl.
I'm not in the camera. They just looking at nothing right now.
I'm coming, y'all.
This is just a brief intermission, everybody.
no. Oh my god.
Come here. Come here,
Aww.
girl. Okay.
All right.
Friend.
That's a
Give me
damn shame. Everybody left, and I have to be rushing, washing my hands. How, Keisha, you're not supposed to leave.
This damn girl pooped. I
Yes.
took it as an opportunity to just change. I'm sorry. She won't go to sleep if she has it.
I can't do this with the kids,
Just
y'all.
now. First she said chapstick, then I heard one of the kids.
Anyway, so let me take over. We talking about hi, Lisha. We talking about games people play.
And the wheelchair lady.
Yes.
And she was about to tell a story about the wheelchair lady that she's not
Yes.
disabled. I have to keep saying.
Oh God, no, she's not.
She's
And
not.
that's
It's
just
just a
a
nickname. I think we
nickname.
need WC lady instead of saying that. I don't
Word.
think she's disabled. Like,
Yeah, no, not at all. No.
like, she's not disabled, and you're supposed to be in the camera so I can be out.
Oh my God, I know. I'm coming.
Crazy. That's why I can jump.
You don't. Let's
Okay.
go right down.
All right.
Hurry up, Keisha.
I know this damn girl. Okay.
She gotta take care of her kids, y'all.
Mommy's finished. All right. I know.
At least 18 kids.
Lying.
Yo, shit is real, y'all.
I know,
I'm sorry.
Crystal. You want to hear what we call her wheelchair lady, but she's not disabled.
She's not disabled.
I
It
just
was
want to
The record
the reason why that became a nickname was because of
a kid.
huh? You hear Chloe?
Yeah, I know. Not you with your kids.
She said what?
She said,
All right.
hit that like button while y'all in here, y'all.
All right, y'all. I'm sorry. This is real life.
Right.
So,
yeah. And it's my life all the time on the phone with her.
She won't go to sleep
all
unless I change it.
The kids.
All right.
I'm dead. She's gonna say, it's somebody I knew from my past. If you're a troll, it's not you. Relax, everybody.
Come on. All right. Back in your chair.
Please.
That bedtime.
Calm down.
What she said? What happened?
Nothing, girl. How you gonna be in a conversation halfway through?
That's true. I'm coming right now.
Right.
All right.
And everybody saying hi to Melissa. Melissa's sitting right next to me.
They said hi to me.
And she won't help me.
You're on the
girl
now. What is the problem?
So I have to go do something. I ran out.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Please. Can I just please?
Well, there's nothing wrong with you, bro.
I'm coming right now.
Please get on the camera so I can go.
I'm coming right now. Y'all.
I really want to know why we did that too. Oh, you was in another room? So how come I heard
Yes. Because I have my AirPods.
Oh.
Sorry, y'all. I got 2 damn kids. One is young. She poo-pooed. I had to do it. I had to.
All right, tell her go with her, baby.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. The reason why we call her that is because She is not disabled. Again, I'm like, that is like the disclaimer. But one time she slipped, I think, and fell on ice or something and hurt her ankle. So she, instead of choosing like crutches, she chose a wheelchair. So she was, that's the way that Rachel met her. When she met her, she was in a wheelchair, but she's not, she's walking, chilling, fine. This is not something she was born with. Again, a very big disclaimer. This is not anything against. We just nickname people throughout our lives, and that became her nickname. And I brought her up because, sorry, I was rushing. I brought her up because um an instance happened. We were friends for a while, a couple years actually, and an instance happened, and all it took was one instance where it was a misunderstanding, and I took it all the way.
I came back at the good part. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think. Can I tell them? I think I can. I was pregnant with my first daughter, and she was not, and I was like, she said, "So do you think of any names?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm gonna name my daughter Mia." And she was like, "How could you do that? I told you I was gonna name my kid Mia." I was like, "First of all, bitch, you're not even pregnant, number one. Number two, I don't remember you saying that." She thought I had said, "Oh my God, that's a beautiful name. I'm gonna save it." And Mia is so fucking common that it was not one of those things. I could see if she said, curtain shelf, and I'm like, "Yo, that is very, unique. Wow, I did steal it from you. It's fucking Mia." So she got pissed. I got pissed at her, like, "Fuck you," and we never spoke again. That's the type of person I am. I was bringing her up to say, if it's someone to that extent, I have no problem letting the fuck go and quick fast. That was 6 years ago when that happened. I never looked back. I have no middle ground. I don't give a fuck. And I think that happened from, what do we name her? The girl on my block.
Oh, yeah.
When shit like that. So I have like a thing where a one shot deal with me. Call me fucking Wick, welfare, whatever. One shot deal, you're done. Done.
All right. We're going to go to the games people play in friendship.
I don't really play games in friendships.
Yeah,
I
you
never
do.
really. I do.
Well, you used to. Not now.
I used to.
Thank
What I
you.
did. Refresh my memory.
Well, not you particularly.
I might have been played.
But the games people play in friendship. I've done it. When I was growing up, I wasn't always so dependable as a friend, right? I was there to talk to and stuff, but like when you want me to do something, a lot of my real friends I have forever, they don't find me.
Right, Juju. So what I did. That sounds like me. I know what I did.
Right. It wasn't always the best. But what I've seen in other people, the games people play in friendship, is that like you can't be friends with that friend because I don't talk to that friend, or oh my god, jealousy is a big thing that happens in
You know
friendship.
what I think that where people go wrong, or the games that people play, is when you know that you're not compatible with this friend, but you're using them for your advantage.
Right.
So in that instance, sorry, I really ran. This is why my ass needs to be in the gym a little more, just getting my stamina up. Because that rush did something to me at 40.
Right.
Just what you got to look forward to. But I feel like in friendships, I think a lot of people get used, not realizing it. And I think that that's a really horrible thing that's happening in between women. I think a lot of women cannot trust each other because there's no real girl code like the way it's upheld to some extent with men. Men have just this code, this underlying unwritten code between them, excuse me, that women do not seem to, or not all, but some women do not seem to have. So it goes down to whether loyalty, like, I'll fuck with you, but if I think that your man look good, all of a sudden your best friend is fucking your man. Or you
Bro, but
know,
that means that she has no morals.
but it happens
I know,
consistently.
but for me, it happens for a deeper reason. It's happening because women have a lot of jealousy towards each other. Women
And
don't
that's
pick up each other as men do, or as I would say, as let's say, I only use this word because it's the only way you'll understand. Not you, but everybody will understand it. As studs do, let's just say. People can be jealous about people. Believe me, there are jealous men, there's jealous women, there's jealous studs. We all know that to be true. But to me, women, especially, you talk to them, it's like, even if another person finds somebody beautiful, it's like they want to point out what the bitch ain't cute for. And what she do
exactly.
to you,
And
and
it's
what she
even
don't do.
hard for women. It's even hard for women to compliment each other, or even in the workplace situation. If you have a woman, a female who's up here, and you're here in status and in a workplace, it'll be difficult for this woman to bring you up with her because she sees you as competition. We are just sort of like it's almost like we're ingrained to consistently compete with
But
each
I,
other.
I see that also as a lot of people need a lot of attention. So let's say when I was growing up, right, I have a certain amount of friends, right? And I have people that, you can be popular, like people really like you. I'm like, I don't know. I used to come home like, I don't know why this person think I'm their friend. It's so weird. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't do anything that constitute as a friend, but you just talk to a girl. Now that's their friend. That's how I feel. Not that's their friend. There's no standards. So
Yeah.
I have Melissa Masella, I have you, I got Vaughn and Mo and Nitra. Those are my friends. Like those are people like you said, okay, these are my friends. And then you have associates, people I really
Yeah.
like, people that's mad cool, people that I was really close to, but I'm not anymore. A lot of times I feel like that doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So when I get with somebody and we can have, I can feel like, yo, we about to have mad in common. And I take them as a friend, you're my fucking friend. Like for me to not be your friend anymore, you had to really do something. Cause I'm gonna try. But I feel like with women, it's not that simple sometimes. Like what
No.
you be in relationships and I be sitting there feeling like, well, what did she actually do? Like even if she
Yeah.
told you that is the truth, what did she do to you?
And it's not even it's almost like it's just ingrained, and I feel badly for us as women because we can never really truly unite the way impactfully like we would be able to if we were able to go beyond the competitive nature in our heads.
Right?
And there's a difference. I will see a beautiful woman and I never think I don't like her because she's beautiful. That has
Right.
never been a thing for me.
Right. Let's say I
I
can see a
will
really
look
good
at
looking
her
stud, 6-pack and all. And I'm like, all
ex-
right, who cares?
exactly,
I don't understand why
exactly.
people get so upset because for me, and I say this at home, no cameras. I say because to me, it's only one of me. You
See,
understand?
and
Some people really feel that way about themselves. It's only one of me. So why am I hating on that when it's only one of me? It doesn't matter what is wrong with me. It's still only one of me, and I'm fine. So it's like you feel like I'm good. Somebody don't want to mess with you, no problem, no problem. I don't understand this. Like this makes me uncomfortable. This girl's around. For what? She can't do nothing. It's only one of you in the
and
world.
that's I think again because the spotlight has been placed on the physical, the outer appearance of women more so than what you bring to the table with a personality. You we've been it's almost like they're ingraining the competitive nature without subconsciously without even realizing it. And like I said, I'm one of those people who have never been what do you call that? Threatened by another woman's beauty because
But but
it's not that huh?
it may not be beauty, right? But women show their ass being threatened by many different ways. But I'm saying it's not different with men either. Sometimes we say, well, women have to go through this. Well, men do too. Because the men that they're put in, I'm just not that I can speak for them because most of the time they get on my damn nerves. But let's just talk about something positive. Most of the time when you see in a magazine, you don't see a man with a gut chilling with today's out. That's not what you say. See a nigga.
Today.
You know, remember Kanye and they kept saying today's?
Today.
You see a nigga buff, ready to go. You see that. And everybody say, well, a man can have, but he has to have money. Right? When you see other things, you be like, well, he has to have money. Like you see this weird guy, let's just say, and he is 100 years old, but the girl is like 25. He has money. So the point is, and that's not for the people that can fall in love with people that like that. You always gotta say things like that in general, so everybody know whatever. The point is, it happens to men too. Why two best friends that are dudes? The one guy could look one way, and no features. I'm just giving it. One guy could look one way, and the other guy could be exactly what society wants, and they could be friends and never let that happen. But two women, it could be the opposite, and that's the issue. Why does that happen?
And that's what I'm saying. A lot of times, subconsciously, without even realizing it, we have ingrained in us a competitive nature that you can do two things with. I'm the type, I'm not threatened by anyone. I'm raising my daughters to be the same way. You are beautiful just as you are.
Right.
Not you are beautiful because of your long hair or because you're just beautiful because of who you are. The nicer you are, the more beautiful you are to me. However, I think again, it's ingrained
I'm
in
reading
us to
the
be.
comments. I'm sorry. It's
I
Kanisha.
feel,
Why is this cup of noodles so good right now? I'm dead.
I feel like I feel like a lot of times the reason why two women are together and they're feeling like, oh well, I don't like her for whatever reason is because she feels threatened. A lot of women are looking for the attention that they somehow, some way do not get. For me personally, I could have on something that I think is the shit. Like, oh my God, I look so nice. And Dwayne or nobody could tell me I look nice. Dwayne may be like, I don't like that. If I think it's nice, I think it's nice, period.
Right.
I just have that in me. But some women need that validation of their physical being. And if they don't get that, then they feel competition when they see or their thoughts of beauty on another woman.
Right. And I just think that has to do with people
Insecurities,
and insecurity. We all are insecure in our own way.
definitely.
But some people struggle with it more. And that's why I always feel like I never really get embarrassed. When I say I'm embarrassed by something, most of the time now I feel it's intentional. So I'm embarrassed by it. Most of the time I'm embarrassed, maybe that you said it. I'm embarrassed that it came from you. Like that, I'm that type of person. Because in reality, I laugh at things. Everybody's not like that. I laugh at it. I just feel like the more you put something to light, the more everybody puts it to light. And
Exactly.
in reality, it's not that serious. We can get over shit. I don't know why. I just feel like a lot of times too, people don't have the let go. Like to let go shit, to want something better, to say, oh, I want this to be better. It'll go on and on for years and years. If I hate that bitch, I hate that bitch forever. In my Cardi voice. Damn, you still mad? And I
Forever.
always say the same thing. That bitch ain't thinking about you. So if you think I'm
Forever.
thinking about you, you wrong. Like if you mad by yourself. Like you're really upset all by yourself because I don't
That's
care.
me. I'm
You know
still
what I'm
pissed
saying?
from 10 years ago. What? What?
Right.
No, I don't like her. I never will. But if I don't like somebody, it's something that I felt they did something to me. I've never not liked a female
Right,
because
but
of
I
what she
also
looks
feel
like.
like
I
if
could
I
give
ain't
two
like
fucks.
somebody 10 years ago, I don't know who they are now. So
Yeah, like
I may
it's
have
not
fell out.
playing.
I'm not gonna run out and make sure I talk to you. My point is I don't care.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
You understand what I mean? That's usually how it is. All right, we have anything else on the agenda, B?
Wait, that was my thing. Hold on, let me get a charger. That's what I was telling you, bitch. You don't listen.
What? Damn, I'm getting cut out. Why?
Because I told you that was the outline.
Right, I'm saying I know. I'm saying hit that like button while y'all in here, y'all. I'm saying is there another? Because we done did what games people play with people, games people play with relationship, games people play with friends. I'm saying is there another games people play? Girl, her room is nice, y'all. Right? I'm gonna be
Oh
up
my
there, y'all.
god.
After I go to Texas, I'm gonna be with Keisha in person, right in her house. going live every day, y'all.
Yeah, I'm happy she said that in front of y'all because now she's held accountable to it. And my ass is driving to New York, so I'm picking you up.
I'm gonna come.
I had to get my charger.
Like I wouldn't come to you. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna be.
I've been here for almost a year, bitch.
You have. She be. Oh damn.
June is a year. Yeah, exactly.
Say carry the 1.
Exactly.
-2.
Yeah,
6.
almost a year. Yup, not one time. Carry your 1. Keep it up. I ain't gonna say
You
how many
have not
plane
been
rides
there for
you've
no
taken.
year. Ain't no way.
It's about to be a year. I'm not gonna tell you how many plane rides you've taken. Yeah, I said it. I said what the
And I'm
fuck
about
I
to take
said.
another
That's right. Yeah, see?
I'll be there when I come back from Texas. I'm going.
Fuck you.
I'll leave for Texas, y'all, soon.
Fuck you.
I'm going. I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah, it's cool.
I promise I'll be there. So, we talked about this today off camera. Don't play with me.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm bringing it up again because you did.
I'm gonna be there. She was trying to be like, "Hey, Melissa," and I was like, "Okay, but what if it can't be? You ain't gonna pick me up by myself." That's how I was feeling.
Nah, I will.
Asking like, Melissa.
I said I didn't want you to be alone. I wanted you to.
Herself.
Exactly.
She was like, but Melissa.
She know that.
She really did.
I know, but you know that.
Bitch, the fact that she even said that.
Cut it out.
You don't understand it.
Cut it out.
And I was like, okay, but what if she was like, but I want you to come, Melissa. She really did.
I did. I was like, I don't want you to be by yourself, you know,
really
in case you want to go do
I
something.
did.
I did, because it's not like it'd be different if somebody was taking the kids. It's me and the kids, so at times when you want to just step out for a minute, I didn't want you to be by yourself.
She's gonna be there the whole time. But I'm not babysitting. Like, she's gonna be there.
Keisha, would you go to Texas?
Yes, she would go to Texas. Of course.
I would definitely go to Texas. The only thing that's been holding me back, I would love to meet the gang in person. The only thing that's been holding me back is the 2 kids.
Right, because
it's different when you have one kid. It's different when you have one kid and you're asking somebody to babysit them. But it's a whole other thing when you have 2 of them motherfuckers. Like, would you babysit both my kids? Like,
right. I would have a song like dun 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 dun, y'all the game. It would be serious. Dun, 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 dun. My cousin's coming through. It's my bestie.
I would have definitely, and hopefully we'll make that happen in 2023 where Rachel's president passed me like one sitcoms.
The president passed. It was a dark and stormy night.
But that would be good. They all seem cool. I would love to meet Mr. Studio.
Right, and they will love you. Period. They already know. Please love her because that's it. You got to. The end.
Nah, there's no way. I'm not even being funny. There's no way you could not like me. Like, there's no way. I'm not even being funny, but it's true, right? Like, I'm not one of them people. I'm not coming with an attitude. Like, I'm just chilling. So there's no way not to like me.
Especially if you in situations that you in, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, why in that situation, it would be no reason. Like, what the fuck is no reason?
No. If I'm at work and I come back and I'm like, yo, Rachel, this girl don't like me, Rachel would really ask me, like, what did you do?
Right.
Fine. But in a friendship type of situation, a setting where you meet a group, I've never been in a situation where somebody walked away and said they didn't like me.
Went through some shit together and blah blah blah, and then I can't.
No, so yeah, that wouldn't be a problem. Right. They fucking love me. Like, no, I can't be a part of your gang. I said no.
You're not, but I love you. You're part of my gang.
You're an asshole for that. You're an asshole for that.
You're part of me. You was never part, bitch. Never part. Somebody said something about Keisha. What you say? That I feel like you said something about me. That's how I feel. Period. I always felt like even when you were wrong. That wrong. I was not Keisha, even when you was wrong. What kind of iPhone you got?
I have an iPhone 12. Why you asking me that?
I was just asking. Because I'll box you.
Right. Why our boxes look different? Yours is bigger.
You a little blubby. I'm a little clear. I'm just seeing.
Oh, you're a bitch. Wait, look. How's
Yeah.
this?
It could be that. It could be that.
Let me wipe off the front of my camera. Is
I
that
just want
better?
y'all to take the time to see the fireplace behind Keisha, how she comes so correct. And also, while
That's
you make sure you
YouTube.
subscribe to Unsophisticated Combos. That's going to be me and Keisha's channel. We're going to find different ways and videos. We got to do videos. You can't just go live from there like
We're Feliz. She's
we
fucking
got to do
nice.
videos. And
Tomorrow I'm getting that iPhone 14. Now look at what I go
no,
through.
tomorrow I'm not. Tomorrow, wait.
Wait,
Oh, no.
I just want you to see what I go through. Look.
And look at my
Look, she's supposed to be in the chair. She takes a journey into the room. Look how long it takes. You have to slide your feet.
That's my goddaughter, y'all. If y'all want to ever see my goddaughter besides Melissa's, I'm claiming her. That's my goddaughter right the fuck there, y'all.
You know how long it takes to slide your feet all the way from the living room here?
Come on,
Look,
Chloe.
she's on a journey.
Come on, Chloe.
This is why. This is why, y'all.
Come on.
Look. And she turns the corner. Look, she turns the corner to get around the bed. Look at what I do it. This is why. This is why. Look.
Come on, Chloe. Come on.
Did anybody ask you?
That right. Tell her like it's time. Get offline. Stop playing with me. All right.
Look at her here.
Did anybody ask you?
Hi, cutie. Hi. Don't act like you don't know me. Don't be rude, okay? We told her this before. You know I always say kids. She's got rude ass kids.
You know. And she's not rude. Rachel's being funny though, but she's not rude. My poor baby has autism.
Keisha, don't say that like I'm saying it for that reason.
No, that's what I said. Rachel's being funny. She's being funny. But I'm letting y'all know, when most children, just to avoid all the comments and the wondering.
No, they
most
would
children
do that though. She's actually being normal. Kids would do that. Sean, I could see doing that shit when he was that age. They scoop and they come to you.
No, I'm not talking about the scoop. I'm saying the not saying anything back. That's the reason why she's not. That's the reason why she's not responding. Right. So anybody, I just want to get out.
She's so normal and so cute. Y'all don't pay no mind. Yeah, right. Exactly, Worldwide. I told her that's normal. That's what kids do. That's what they do.
Like, did anybody ask her? Look, and now she's getting on my bed because she thinks this is her room.
I will give that up. My goddaughter.
She is very rude.
Very
she smacked the shit out of me. She smacked the shit out of me the other day.
Oh. Please, y'all, comment down below if you want to see that as a short, because I got it, so I don't need her permission. You want me to put that on Unsophisticated Combos?
Don't
as a short, getting smacked fire out of her. Make it a short. Put that shit in the comment, y'all. It's so funny. Make it a short, bro.
And look, she's taking off her shoes.
Hey.
Did anybody look? She's grabbing the remote. Did anybody ask you?
Oh, snap. Okay. Okay. All right. It's time for you to be a mom. I love you.
I did that yesterday in my aunt's wheelchair. Oh, slid across the floor.
Yeah. You mad funny when you reading it? Like, what? Everybody do that. This is what we say in the game. We say, niggas be looking at the comments like this. And I hate your ass. This is what we do. We was look. I just gotta show you this, Keisha. Look, we was originally reading comments like, yeah, blah blah blah. Then it always happens when you be like, and I hate your ugly. Then you realize what they say.
Hey, wait a minute. That's something about me. What you laughing at? Love you.
Are you gonna say bye bye? No.
Say bye-bye.
Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Honestly, guys, look at this. She's in one of my vlogs. If y'all want to see her, remember when I came for 4th of July? She's in one of my back vlogs, y'all. I got a whole vlog with come on.
And if anybody's looking to adopt a baby who is making progress, put the comments below. We'll do background checks, but she come in her own clothes. I'll give you a list of shit. She got somewhat manners, but we'll work on that before we fully give her over.
She joking. Whatever. All
Just
right. I
saying.
love y'all. I'm out.
Thank you guys for watching. And
I
I
might
guess,
do a member live. If you remember me, I might do a member live right quick. Are you a member, Keisha?
Of what?
Don't do this.
Of me?
On your YouTube, where you pay
And you
money
ain't
to
gonna
see
see
me?
the live. If you a member of mine, you might see that live coming up right after this.
Yeah, word. I'm not paying to fucking see you. I just gotta FaceTime you.
You see how you be blowing mine? You see the shit you say? Anyway, I love y'all. If you a member of mine, like I said, the party gonna continue. I love you, Keisha. You know I'm a
Love you. Thank y'all for watching. We will be back
We on
in better
twice a
next
week
week.
now.
Twice a week,
y'all.
yes.
Catch us on
So
Thursday.
next week, maybe we'll do Monday and Thursday, but we'll be on twice next week.
Right, definitely this Thursday, Lakeisha.
Absolutely.
All right, later, y'all.